Alright, YouTube, so we are over here on the second channel. We haven't uploaded in a while for, well, obvious reasons. I want to talk about The Last of Us Part 2. Spoiler warning right out the gate, because we're going to talk about the events that take place within this game. So obviously the game is very, very new, and if you've avoided spoilers up to this point, you probably shouldn't watch this video. And I'll let you know straight up, I don't know that I'm even ever going to get this game. I might play it at some point, but what they do and what takes place within The Last of Us Part 2, it's just awful, dude. So again, we're just going to hop right into it. So what happens within The Last of Us is there's a character named Abby that kills Joel. Straight up murders him. It's not a good send-off. It's not a heroic death. She just straight up murders him. But it's not even just that. I'm okay with Joel dying in this game. It's kind of expected since he survived the first game. I kind of assumed he's going to die in this game. But it wasn't a good send-off. But not only is it terrible that this character comes along we've never seen before, that kills one of the best characters, best video game characters, at least in the modern era, we then are forced to play as her for however long within the game. I don't know. I haven't played it myself. We're forced to control Macho Man Randy Savage, who we just watched put a 9-iron through Joel's head. Why the fuck did Naughty Dog think we'd want to do that? I don't give a shit about her side of the story. I don't give a shit that her father died. I care far more about Ellie and Joel than I do fucking Abby. I've seen some people try to defend this game and the story because maybe Naughty Dog was trying to do this on purpose, trying to stir the pot, break the mold, do something different. I don't give a shit about that either. Nobody wanted this. And here's the worst part too, okay? Not only does all this happen, not only do we have this random character kill Joel, not only do we got to play as that character for a set amount of time, and who possibly might be the lead of the games going forward. I've heard that, no idea if that's true. At the end of the game, whenever Ellie finally decides, you know what, she's going to go out for revenge to kill Abby for killing Joel, by the end of the game, she doesn't even kill her. She lets her go. So we don't even get the satisfaction of getting revenge for Joel's death. I don't care what kind of narrative they're trying to push with this game. I don't care about the story they're trying to tell of breaking the cycle. It's not always about revenge. You gotta learn to grow, blah, 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 blah. Does not matter, dude. We wanted revenge for Joel's death, and they did not give that to us. Not only that, he didn't have to die in that manner. They could have gave him a heroic death. There's a point in the story where Abby and her group come and attack, I guess maybe like Ellie's camp or something. A lot of people die. You think Joel's brother died, but he didn't. And that's the point where Joel could have died. They could have told the story in a way where Joel was alive, and he dies a heroic death in that moment. Whenever they're attacking the camp, he could die like protecting Ellie or protecting his brother or both, or everybody, trying to protect everybody at the camp. Something along those lines. It could have gave him a good send-off, and obviously the character of Joel deserves that. And Ellie not getting revenge for Joel's death, which is, pretty much her goddamn father, it doesn't make any sense. How many people have Joel and Ellie killed over the years within the story of The Last of Us, right? They killed a lot of bad guys who they had no actual personal grudge against. They just kill them because they're bad guys. She actually has a reason to kill Abby and doesn't. It's fucking stupid. If they would have given us the satisfaction of killing the character that killed Joel by the end of the game, the blow we took might not have been as hard, but they just didn't. It's almost like a slap in the face. Like, here's this random character you've never seen before that's new to this game that kills one of your favorite characters from the original. You're then also forced to play as her so you can see the story from her side and see her point of view and everything. But then also, by the end of the game, whenever you're controlling Ellie again and she goes out for revenge, you don't get that satisfaction. To me, it feels like a slap in the face to the fans. It's actually one of the few times where there's a game I'm anticipating and leaks happen and I'm actually not upset. Like, I'm glad these kind of leaks happen because I think whoever did this probably did it intentionally. Whoever released this cutscene of, Abby killing Joel a few months back or whatever, probably did it because they knew that the fans wanted to know that before they purchased the game. I don't know, man. It's just like horrible storytelling. Like, how could they possibly think that we would give a shit about Abby's story? Like, you're making us play as the character that killed Joel. She's going to be shunned and hated by the fans and the community. Like, no matter what you do, it doesn't fucking matter. I don't care if Joel killed her entire family. Again, if they had given Joel a proper death, a good, kind of heroic death or whatever, he goes out swinging, trying to save everybody that he loves and cares about, it's different, man. Then you get Abby's perspective, you see what happens, and maybe people are more accepting of what she did. I don't know, man. It's kind of a rambly, ranty video. I'm not picking this up. I'm not buying The Last of Us Part 2 for $60. There's just no goddamn way it's happening. I'll buy it sometime down the road, probably, and play through it, probably, when it's like $20 at Walmart. And what's crazy, too, is, like, I'm a newer fan. I didn't play The Last of Us, as most of you know, until 2020, when I got my PS4 with the bundle that came with The Last of Us. Like, I played it this year. I'm not even somebody who's been a fan since, 2013, 2014, when the game was new. Imagine waiting this long for this game. I would be fucking pissed. I'm this upset now, and I'm a newer fan to the game, to the series. I can't imagine some of you out there that have been fans for a long time. Oh yeah, one small important detail I actually forgot to mention is that Abby kills Joel literally right in front of Ellie. But somehow, by the end of the game, she just doesn't want to exact revenge on Abby. Just doesn't even care that she killed her father. I don't know, man. It's just a pass for me. I'm glad I didn't pre-order it. Glad I didn't get the game. I'd have been upset if I spent $60 on this. I'd be upset if I spent $30 on it. Just seems like a game and a story not worth waiting for. I'll probably play it sometime down the road.
Used to care what people thought, but now I care more, and nobody out here's got it figured out. So therefore, I've lost all hope of a happy ending, depending on whether or not it's worth it. So insecure, no one's perfect. We spend it with no shame. We blow that like Coltrane. We in here like Low Gain or leave it like Cobain.